wondered where they'd set up all the
Yeah,
stuff for the kids.
it says alumni section, so they're having them sit up there.
Gotcha.
I don't think many have showed up yet, though. All right, we're about ready to get started. Testing.
There it was. There it is.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. We lost our audio.
It's a shame. We had some really great commentary and some wonderful play-by-play that first.
Yeah, I thought that was probably our best play-by-play of the year. So unfortunate that it's not recorded. All right.
Cougars jump out now to a 10-point lead after the good pressure. Looks like we're going to drop back to our half-court pressure now.
Quaddy setting up the trap with Schumacher. They're able to get through to Lee. Lee all the way to the basket. Offensive rebound by Tackett, but stolen away by Quaddy. Pushing up by Dickens. All the way into the lane, off the front of the rim. Walker gets in there to get a touch, but can't control it, and Lockett brings it away. Back into the 2-1-2. Lee on the wing, switched it all the way over to Eaton. Up top to Nelson. Lockett with his left, enters it in to Tackett. Big block again by Quaddy. And Dickens comes away with the loose ball. Up ahead to Walker. Walker looks down low for Quaddy. And Quaddy finishes.
Nice unselfish play. Exeter finally got it in the area they wanted to. Quaddy comes with another big block.
Ball at the top of the key over to the wing for Lockett. In and out, offense rebound by Tackett. Mismatch, Dickens setting the box out. First points of the game for Exeter. Walker all the way to the basket. Yukon there. Foul called on the play on
Ethan.
It looks like he's calling that on Quaddy, actually, number
Quaddy.
12.
12, okay. I was going to say, I thought Ethan had inside position. But as we saw yesterday, sometimes it doesn't matter where you're standing.
Yeah. All right, 12-2. Subs coming in the game. Miller and Stanton in for Dickens and Yukon and Schumacher. Quaddy all the way down and the big dunk.
Nice finish. Way to go ahead and take it right on strong.
Ball passed into the corner to 23 Zinn. Johnston on the ball. Exeter's brought in a group of subs also. Switched all the way across to the left wing. Good bounce pass inside. Floater goes for two. Stanton quickly up ahead to Dickens. Dickens takes the three. Air ball backside rebound by the Tigers.
Like
bounce pass out of bounds.
3 subs coming in now.
Quaddy, Dickens, and Walker sit down as Schumacher and Yukon come back in the game along with Roderick Burns. Schumacher walks up into the front court, gives it to Burns on the left wing. Burns to the elbow to Yukon.
It's going to be on number 3. Maybe he did 2-3.
Oh, there is a 3 there. I didn't know that he was on the ball, though.
I didn't think so. So that's why I wondered if he used just one hand and did both of them.
Miller hits the 2.
Good inside-outside game.
Lock it over to Johnston. Up top to Alcaraz. Stanton pokes it away. Tigers are able to get it back. Shot from 15. Burns, good job boxing out on the backside. Pulls down the rebound. Up ahead to Stanton. Stanton pushes into the paint. Off the back rim. Tigers fight for the rebound. All of them down
Almost,
there.
almost knocked it out just amongst themselves.
Lockett to the elbow.
Good collapse help defense, and then they tried to kick it back out. Ooh, got lucky by hitting it off the ref, but Exeter still just ended up with it. Job by
Stanton pokes his hand in there and steals it. Schumacher up to Stanton for the finish.
Nice job.
Stanton's guarding at the free throw line. 2-1-2 setup. That's Gorman, number 11. Lockett enters down low to number 23, Zinn. Stanton's able to get the defensive rebound out to Burns. Up ahead to Miller. Miller slows it up, back to Burns at the top. Stanton sets up for three, back to Burns. Burns will take it. Long rebound, last off Miller will be Tigers ball.
Good hustle by Cannon. Almost got the rebound by crashing the boards.
Quaddy back in the game for the Cougars. Stanton takes a seat. Starting group back in for the Tigers. Number 4 and number 10 are both Lockett. They're brothers. Kicked into the corner. Left-handed shot. Tackett gets the offensive rebound. Can't get it to fall. Yukon outlets to Quaddy. Up to Schumacher. Over to Yukon to Miller. Miller back up top, 10 seconds left to go. Finds Burns. It's long. Nelson on the backside. 3 seconds left. Quaddy defended on ball. Half-court shot off the backboard, no good. And that'll do it for the first.
Good ball movement, good looks. I think we've had the 1-3 so far is all that's fallen. That was Colson Dickens. (18-4) after the first period.
I believe the Cougars have the arrow. Yep, they do. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't have a jump, and Exeter received the tip.
This is a game we're expected to handle easily, and so far it's holding true to form.
Yeah.
Miller, Walker, Yukon, Quaddy, and Dickens in the game to start the second quarter for the Cougars. Walker brings it into the front court. Over to Miller on the wing. Back up top to Walker as he looks down low. Got a count going, gets it over to Miller.
Exeter increasing their pressure a little bit on the outside now.
Dickens dribbles across to Miller into the short corner. Actually, three-pointer for Walker. And the Tigers pulled on the rebound. Nelson brings it up for the Tigers. Lee into the corner for Nelson. Double team comes. He's able to get it down low to Tackett. Tackett muscles through off the bottom of the rim. Rebound falls to Lockett for the basket. Walker brings it up the right side, switches over to Miller. One more to Yukon. Back up to Miller on the left wing. Dickens resets with Walker. Into the left corner for Dickens.
Oh, we stepped on the line.
Turnover to the Tigers. Lockett up ahead to Lee. He drives in. Shot fake, finds Tackett down low. A lot of hands. And Tackett can't finish. Walker pulls down the board, pushing down the middle. Finds Miller on the left wing. Over to Dickens as Dickens holds. He pushes in, tries to find Yukinaw, deflected away. Lockett's out running. Walker defending. Lockett with his left. Miller on the backside gets the rebound. Quick outlet to Walker. Walker pulls up for three. Quaddy's there to get the rebound, but over the top. And does Quaddy get called for the foul, or was a push underneath?
Called push underneath on 33, I believe.
Subs in the game, Dickens, Miller, and Yukinaw take a seat as Stanton, Smith, and Schumacher check in. Walker to Quaddy. Quaddy gets his own rebound back, goes up, Tackett blocks. Stanton's in there, power dribble, loses it to Smith. Smith kicks it back to Stanton. Over to Smith for three. And goes over top of the backboard, out of bounds to the Tigers.
So far, we're starting out cold from outside the arc.
Lockett finds Tackett on the block. Again, can't finish. Lee gets there for the long rebound to Corral. Into the corner for Nelson. Walker pulls down the board and he's pushing.
Oh,
Tries
that's
to step
gonna be
through.
a charge.
And gets called for the charge. First team foul of the quarter for the Cougars.
You could hear the Coach Harrell screaming at them to box out. They're getting several offensive rebounds. Not putting a body on somebody.
Tigers Lee gets in, kicks it to the corner to Lockett. Over to Gorman on the wing. All the way across, long pass. Walker gets a hand on it, but steps on the line as he was stealing. And will stay Tigers ball.
It's a good hustle. Good anticipation for that long pass. They've been trying to make those. And just about got caught.
Into the corner for Gorman. Lee back dribbles up, sends it to the corner. Three-pointer's long. Rebound falls to Stanton. He outlets to Smith. Finds Dickens on the run. Dickens gets it to go and
Nice
draws
finish.
the foul.
Nice finish.
Take a look at this outlet and finish by Dickens.
Finishes the traditional three-point play.
Lockett quickly up ahead. Knocked away by Stanton and will stay Tigers ball. Ball switched all the way across to Eaton. Stolen by Smith. He's pushing. Finds Stanton and can't finish but draws the foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Stanton slow to get up, slapped across the face.
Third team foul of the quarter on the Tigers. Stanton good on the first.
Subs again by Exeter.
Gets the roll on second. Walked into the front court by number 12, Lee. Double comes with Dickens and Schumacher. Dickens gets called for the block. Ball over to Nelson, switched across to number 10, Ed Lockett. He gets all the way into the paint, off the backboard, and good. Smith up to Dickens. Dickens pulls it back, draws the foul. That's the 4th team foul on the Tigers, so the Cougars will be in the bonus the rest of the way after this.
Walker and Quaddy checking back in for the Cougars.
Yukina and Smith subbing out. Ball swung around to Schumacher on the left wing, back to Walker at the top of the key. Dickens on the right wing. Walker looks down low for Stanton. Stanton draws the foul and will shoot 2.
Got him up with the pump fake and just couldn't control his body and fell into Stanton, then still on the floor.
Stanton good on the first. Makes them both 6 points on the night for Stanton. Trap happens on the sideline. Quaddy gets it to Schumacher. Or actually was up ahead to Dickens and stolen away.
Good hands by Stanton to be in front, in position, keep him from getting that pass into the lane.
Nelson inbounding for the Tigers. Back up top to number 12, Lee. 3-pointer by Alcaraz. Rebound, Dickens. Outlet to Walker. Walker down low for Quaddy. Quaddy's able to turn and finish.
Good body control. Could have easily been taking the wrong steps there and had to travel.
Nelson on the ball. Back up top to Lee. Across the court to Lockett. Pump fake gets Stanton in the air and enters it into Tackett for the basket. Cougars up ahead. Schumacher on the right side. Tries to finish. Tackett gets the block. Ball loose on the floor.
Called travel before the walk. She did go from front to back, rolling over.
Miller subbing in the game for Schumacher. 2:03 on the official clock. I missed a start there, so getting it down to the right time. Lockett brothers bring it up. That's number 4, Chronicle Lockett. Tough shot off the backboard. Quaddy gets the rebound. Outlet to Walker. Walker looks up ahead, deflected. That's Nelson. Gets it out to Tackett. Still under pressure. And the Tigers are able to get into the front court.
Being a little careless with the ball, even though there's not true pressure on them. Almost giving the ball back to us.
Tackett down low. Quaddy from behind gets the block. Stanton with the rebound. Outlet to Dickens. Dickens kicks it to Stanton at the top of the key. And three-pointer gets the roll. Cougars now leading by 20, 30-10. Foul call on the floor on Stanton. Third team foul on the Cougars here in the quarter. Calandro and Beatty checking in for the Cougars for Dickens and Quaddy. Ball up top to Tackett. Lockett on the ball. Looks down low for Tackett. Good pass.
Had to be in the exact right spot, and his hands were ready to catch it.
Cross to Beatty. Finds Stanton just inside the free throw line. Offensive rebound by Calandro. Slapped away. Miller gets the loose ball. Tackett's there. Beatty steals. Beatty on the floater. Miller pulls down the offensive rebound out to Stanton on the wing for three, and he gets it.
Nice shot by Stanton.
Stanton now with 12 points on the night. Back-to-back three-pointers. Student section getting into it. Just 10 seconds left in the first half, and the Cougars will get one more possession. Beatty into Walker. Walker baseline, finds Stanton down low. Tackett gets the block at the buzzer, and that will do it for the first half. Cougars leading 33-12.
It was good her first half. Pretty much the way I figured it would go if we came out and played at all.
Got 10 minutes on the clock for halftime. We'll take an audio break here, send you through the first half recap, and be back for the second half. All right, we're back. 8 minutes on the clock, third quarter, ready to begin. Exeter has the ball to start the third.
It's like back to the starting lineup. Haven't corrected the board yet. Confusion there.
All right, we're underway on the third quarter. Quaddy playing up top on a 3-2. Dickens steals up ahead to Quaddy. Sets up for the slam.
Nice hands by Quaddy.
Dickens comes up with it. He drives in, finishes on the left side.
Good hustle play.
Lee dribbling in. Walker comes in to cut him off. He's able to turn, takes the shot. Tackett rebounds over Schumacher and puts it in. Walker over to Schumacher. Comes in for the floater. Gets it.
Nice hesitation and then drove on in and laid it up nicely.
Ball swung into the corner, three-pointer by Lockett. Nobody there on the backside for the Cougars. Offense rebound by the Tigers. Tigers collapse into each other, but are able to get it back out. Three-point shot short. Walker is able to get it off the bounce. Looking up to the wing for Schumacher. Schumacher drives in, finds Quaddy down low. In and out, fight for the rebound. Quaddy gets it. And off the backboard a little hard. Can't finish. Tackett gets the defensive rebound, and the Tigers will walk it up.
Good offensive possession there. We just couldn't finish inside where the basket.
Tackett down low, scores. Walker quickly up ahead to Dickens. Finds Ukinaw, and Ukinaw gets called for the travel.
Stutter step there and didn't ever put the ball down.
Eaton up top, tries to enter it into Nelson, poked away. Schumacher on the ball, cuts it back to the middle, finds Walker on the run. Alley-oop to Quaddy, and it's good.
Continually good, unselfish basketball, nice passing. Quaddy with 15 points now.
We got caught, tried to outlet it to the ref, but
he was wide open.
The ref saved it last time for us, but he didn't want to save it for the Tigers, I guess. Schumacher into Stanton, back to Schumacher, deflected away by Lee. Nelson brings in to the top of the key, over Lockett on the left. Back up top to Alcaraz. Baseline drive. Loses any space, but knocked off the Cougars. And the Tigers will keep the ball underneath. Sub coming in the game for the Tigers. Number 10, Ed Lockett, and number 2, Kobe Johnston.
And 11.
And number 11, Kendall Gorman. Stanton tries to save the ball.
It's a good hustle play, but I think it was off of them.
I didn't see anyone touch it, so I'm not sure what transpired there, but Stanton must have felt like we deflected it. Johnston on the ball, gets it to the elbow to Gorman. Stolen away by Miller. Miller outlet to Schumacher. Schumacher ahead to Stanton. Stanton back to the wing to Schumacher, back to an open Stanton for three. He gets it.
Stanton's heated up. That's 3 for 3 on the threes for him.
15 points now for Stanton. Fight for the ball. Schumacher gets it to Walker.
Good save, good hustle by Schumacher.
Walker, good ball fake and finish at the rim.
Tell he's starting to get his legs back and his finishes after being out so long.
Stolen away, Schumacher up ahead. He gets fouled going up. And we'll go to the line to shoot two.
More subs coming in for the Cougars now.
Schumacher short on the first. Quaddy, Yukinaw, and Walker sit down. Burns holding at the line for Schumacher. He makes the second and will sub out. Dickens, Burns, Miller, Stanton, and Calandro in the game. Cougars now with a 31-point lead. So we'll have a running clock in the fourth. Still in the third quarter here. That's Alcaraz on the shot. Burns on the backside. Loose ball. Lockett looks for an opening but can't find anyone. Throws it out of bounds.
Burns turned, boxed out, and then it was an air ball, so it got there so fast he didn't have time to react to it.
Into Miller, back to Burns. Over to Dickens, he's open for three. And he nails it.
Nice shot by Dickens. That's his second of the night.
Dickens now with 11 points.
Ooh.
Foul called on the Cougars. First team foul of the quarter. Tigers swinging over to the left wing. Miller gets in the air and deflects with two hands, but back to the Tigers into the corner. Baseline drive, Calandro cuts him off. Lockett gets into the paint, turnaround jumper. Burns pulls down the rebound. Outlet to Stanton. Stanton up ahead to Dickens. Dickens baseline drive, finds an angle of the basket, and gets fouled from behind. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
That's what hitting those threes do for you. The next time down, they thought for sure he was going to go a little ball fake and zipped right around him then for the attempted layup, I should say.
Short on the first, Quaddy checking in at the table for Stanton. Stanton leaves the game with 15 points. Quaddy also has 15 returning to the game. Dickens makes the second. Dickens now at 12 for the day. Double team comes up top. He's able to get through to number 11, Gorman.
Good hands by Quaddy to knock that down.
Dickens pushes all the way into the lane. Quaddy there for the offensive rebound.
He gets a jump ball.
And it's Cougars ball.
Good aggressiveness by Exeter there to try to tie him up. Otherwise, Quaddy could easily go back up and finish that.
Miller into the corner to Quaddy, over to Burns. Burns one more to Dickens. He looks for Quaddy in the paint. Finds Calandro flashing. Knocked away by the Tigers.
It's going to say Tiger ball, though. Not sure why that is, but oh, he changed his mind. He changed his mind because he confused well, no?
No, he never did.
Okay.
Everyone just
assumed
it was the other way.
Yeah.
It's one of those times in this type of game, it doesn't really matter, but I'd like to see the ref ask for help.
Good save by Burns.
Burns up ahead to Dickens, finds baseline, gets to the basket.
Nice finish. Number 2 sliced in and came up with that.
Three-point shot is good by Gorman. Cougars quickly into the front court. Miller gets into the paint, kicks it back to Dickens for three, and he's got it. All right, got the audio back. Sorry, guys, trying a different USB setup tonight, and obviously that hasn't worked very well. So they did stop the clock. 65-26 the score. Smith back up top to Miller.
It's like Exeter's went to man.
Miller gets blocked from behind. Jumper, Burns backside rebound. Looks up for Stanton. Stanton goes in strong and finishes.
Nice catch, and then way to get it down on the floor and go in strong to finish.
Gorman gets into the paint. Offense rebound by Zinn. Three-pointer, Beatty gets the backside rebound. Burns takes the jumper. Tigers pull down the board. Into the paint, kicked out for three for Alcaraz. Saved, but right to Stanton. Up ahead to Smith. Smith takes it all the way to the basket, gets blocked from behind, called a foul, and he'll get two. Looks pretty clean.
That looked like a lot of ball. Didn't look like he had his body anywhere next to it.
Oh, that time I stopped the clock and they didn't.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Hey, we've got it running now, so. Stan's going to take a seat. Steven must have got a repair job. Jaden makes the second one.
Three-point shot, way long. Burns is there, pushes up ahead to Miller.
Miller tracks it down, saves it back to Burns.
Drive into the paint. Smith's able to pick up the loose ball. He pushes down the middle and gets all the way to the basket for two.
Nice finish. That time he didn't have the ball back where they could get their hand on it. Kept it in close to his body and took it up right at the last second.
(70-26) now the score. Another steal. Burns is able to get it. He pushes up and finishes. Enter down on the block to Zinn.
Steven with the big tomahawk block.
See if we can take a look back at that. Back to live action here. Beatty gets the rebound. Brings it up the middle of the court, all the way into the paint. Stolen away by Alcaraz.
Good to see Cougars hustling to get back.
Beatty to Miller, inside to Calandro. Gets blocked from behind. Tigers push into the free throw line. Calandro, good box out. Ball goes into the corner. Beatty gets the loose ball, dribbles up ahead.
Going to go all the way to the basket. Nobody stops him.
Too hard off the backboard, out of bounds, Tigers ball.
I think he was in complete shock that nobody acted like they cared he had the basketball, so he just went on in, and then he wasn't prepared to shoot it.
I think he's telling Calandro that was an alley-oop.
Ah, gotcha.
Kicked out for three. He gets it.
40 seconds to go here.
Miller on the drive, can't finish. Knocked off of Calandro. And this is likely the last play of the game. Burns gets the rebound, will bring it into the front court and hold. And that's the final. College Heights 72, Exeter 29. And it felt exactly like that.
Yes, it did.
Sorry for the audio troubles during the game, but at least it wasn't that competitive of a game.
No.
Sometimes we lower our audio levels to the quality of the competition.
There you go. That's what it is.
Well, it's going to be time for our homecoming celebration. So we'll get set for that. Looks like the girls are going to do some warm-ups maybe in between that time. But the homecoming paraphernalia is getting set up. Looks like some men in black performing the operation. I think there might be a skit or a dance or a human video.
I have to say, College Heights definitely has more of a production for homecoming than I've seen at most of the homecomings I've been to.
Well, it's because we're reaching for new heights, Brad. That's why. Here at this campus that's east of the other campus. Well, normally we'd be sending you through the game recap from the second half, but I didn't want to get caught if they were going to do this right away, but it looks like there may be a little bit of delay, so I'm going to go ahead and send us through the second half recap and hope that when we come back the audio works.
think they were waiting for you to sing.
All right, hopefully the audio worked for that, and you guys could all hear the announcements. Congratulations to Caleb Quaddy and Katie Moss. We'll take an audio break here as the girls team is getting ready to warm up, and we'll be back for the start of the girls varsity game.
Whatever you want to do. I'll sit down here. I'll let you say what. I'll try to stay out of your way.
Well, looking at the height stats on here, I had no idea that Exeter's got a 6-foot girl there.
Actually, they've got 2. 44 and 10.
Oh, yeah, you are absolutely correct. I thought our team was big.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the time we don't have the heights listed on our program, so.
Yeah. I got a feeling number 10 might not be 6 foot, though. Because I think Libby Fanning is taller than she is.
I guess we could ask them to stand back to back before they tipped it.
That'd be a great idea. Here comes your tip. And Allie Stout runs it down. She's blocked by number 44, but picks up that loose ball and gives it back to Fanning. Fanning's going to do something with it. Oh, kicks it backside to Colin. Colin comes around the middle, hands off to Libby Fanning. Fanning goes up and makes the bucket. Surprised there was no foul there. That arm was moving forward on the block attempt.
Yeah, it looked like a nice finish powering through the foul.
Exeter makes it back down the court quick. And there's the touch foul. Let's see who they give this to. Couldn't tell by the official's hands, but we'll find out here in just a second. Number 12. Jesselyn Beaver picks up her first personal foul. Number 44 there on the line, puts in the first free throw. That's Dawson Sorensen. And Sorensen's second free throw is good too. 2-2, tied up here. Exeter up in some full pressure. Ball quickly down the court. And Fanning lowers the shoulder and squeezes between the 2 defenders and puts it in for 2.
Great ball movement by the Cougars and getting that ball where they needed it.
Colin deflecting the ball, Beaver picking it up and putting it in. And having some clock issues. Time is not running.
There it goes. They got the clock going.
Got it going. Lett gets the steal. Tries to alley-oop to Colin there in the middle. And there comes another quick pass. And Fanning intercepts it. She may go the distance. Oh, no, she gives it up to Colin on the backside for 2.
A lot of sloppy passes going back and forth.
Exeter in and down the court quick. I thought there was maybe a travel there, but off the head of somebody, and Fanning gets it off ahead to Stout. She's going to go the distance, lays it up with the left hand. Fanning comes in and gets the offensive rebound, tries to step through, gets the foul on number 10.
No box out there whatsoever. They were all just standing around the basket, and that allowed Fanning to come streaming in from the backside there and pick up the rebound.
8-2, College Heights here. We got 6:51 to play in the first period. Fanning on the line to shoot a pair of free throws. That first one's a little to the right. Second free throw by Fanning's on its way. Short, but gets the shooter's roll. College Heights up in this press. Colin gets the inbound still, kicks it back. Saved. And Lett forces up we're going to call it an alley-oop to Libby Fanning on the backside.
That's just the way they drew it up.
we can keep some pressure on Exeter here, they may turn this up, and there it is. Collins getting the steal. Oh, with a nice, beautiful fake to send 44 flying through the air for the easy layup is Collin. 13-2, College Heights. Exeter with a timeout with 6:24 to go in the first period. I'm not sure we ran much time off that clock. I think we played a good 30 seconds without it even running earlier.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you on that. I'd say it was at least a good 30 seconds.
Scott Lawrence keeping the score clock for us over there. We appreciate that. That's a lot of technology going on over there, trying to enter the scores, keep track of who makes what, the fouls, and put it up on that little board so everybody can see it.
Usually the officials like to keep track of that clock. They like it to move as fast as possible.
I was kind of surprised too. And Exeter has the ball, and here they come. I don't even see number 24 on the roster, so sorry I don't have a name for you there for Exeter. Rebounded by Lett. Oh, fouled on the way down the court, but officials were in full speed getting back down the court, so no one saw it. And another quick pass goes back to Exeter. And number 24 for Exeter with this slippery ill, but it's an air ball off the backboard. Ball ahead to Collin. Cougars are trying to play quick ball here, and there's a layup. Cougars back up in this press. Exeter not moving as quick as they did when they started the game. And we're only about 3 minutes in.
I have a feeling the slower the game goes, the better it would be for Exeter, that's for sure.
I would agree with you there because they've got a skinny bench with 4 additional players there. And number 44 for Exeter over the back there of Olivia Fanning knocking the ball out of bounds, but she picks up a personal foul in that process. Timeout, College Heights.
This will be a 30-second timeout.
Who do we want to give credit to for this timeout here today? Let's go with Jeff Johnson, Chiropractic Center. He's sitting down here in front of me, so that's the first business person I saw, so. Do you guys got any shout outs to any businesses here in town that are great supporters of College Heights? Anybody? I'm sure there's a bunch. This school just raised $1.7 million for this amazing gym, and we're working to raise some more, so stay tuned for that in the year to come. Here we go. Cougars have the ball, breaking this press, backside to Collin. Collin's going to attack. Oh, why did kick it out ahead? Why, Collin? Come on. You got traffic in front of you. Number 10 off to the races. She got a quick burst of energy after the timeout.
Just about too much energy, about threw it away.
Yes. Number 24 is going to fire up a long 3. It's wide right, rebounded by Stout. She's off to the races. Got Beaver on the right. Lett on the right, wide open for a 3, but chooses to go inside to Collin.
Looked like a hack there, but we didn't get a call. But then we get a touch foul going the other way.
We did on, I think, Beaver. That'll be her second if that's the case. She got in a little foul trouble the other night. We got a substitution coming for Beaver. Oh, no, for Stout. Marsh is in for Beaver. And
2 team fouls for the Cougars, and she's got both of them.
yes, both hacks away from the ball, or away from the basket. Looks like Exeter tries to get that ball inside. Number 10, maybe their go-to. Libby Fanning gets in there with a hustle play and secures the loose ball on the floor. Fanning's open for three from the top of the key. It's, oh my, there's a shooter's roll.
Just kind of died and sat there on the front of the rim and then just rolled in.
College Heights back up in this press. Exeter doesn't handle the ball super well. Uh-oh. Cougars running into each other, knocks the ball loose, but we're going to get a tied up ball. And it looks like we had a substitution I might have missed there. Number 3 for Exeter checked in sometime or another.
Yeah, that's Jaylee Hawkins.
And Lett's going to take a breather, and Stout is back in for her. Number 10 with the hook shot in the middle. Oh, Allie Stout almost gets around there to get that board.
It's good hustle and crash, just couldn't wrangle it in.
Yeah, right off her feet and out of bounds. Good hustle, though. Number 3 with a college 3 there, but it's long. Rebounded by Fanning, and she's off to the races all by herself for the layup.
I could see she was wanting to dunk it like Quaddy in the other game, but
I think so.
she showed good restraint and control.
Jump ball as Marsh, number 24 there, brings the ball above her head, and Marsh is tall. She's got long arms, reaches up, grabs the ball, and gets a jump.
Schumacher's the expert on the soccer, but it looked like she was trying to do the trick play where she put the ball behind her neck in soccer.
Allie Stout back in. Collin takes a breather. Ball ahead to Lett. Lett goes inside to Fanning. Fanning tries to go backside, but it's intercepted by number 10, Ed Locott. And she gets the score back down the court. And a quick pass to the other team, and we're off. But it's a loose ball. 3 throws it away. We need a good possession here. Cougars sometimes get in a little bit of a hurry. Lett's going to turn and fire, and it's good.
Nice three-point finish. It's real easy to get sucked into playing down when you're beating the heck out of a team and get sloppy with the ball.
Oh, thought that was a double dribble. Man, I think so did the fans. I heard them go, oh. We all oohed at the same time. Not much movement, but Carly Doris gets a loose ball pass. But Exeter hanging back gets the easy layup.
That may be their best offensive set is to have a cherry picker.
Lett's gonna, oh, that one was close too. One man deep all times, you know. Number 44, she's gonna, thought she was gonna be the bull in the china closet right there. Libby Fanning with behind the back move there. She's going to bring it all the way down. Hands it off to Stout, and she's going to fire up the 3. Fanning's going to get the offensive putback. Oh, and knocked out of bounds by Exeter. Molly Long at the check-in table. She's in for Fanning. Fanning's going to take a break. We got 54 seconds to go here in the first period.
Not seeing a lot of boxing out by Exeter, and it's allowing Fanning just to dominate the offensive boards.
You know, that would be the problem. No wonder I'm not finding these numbers. I'm looking at the boys roster. Here we go. And number 10, Shay Hilburn, picks up the foul. She's a senior, 6 foot. And that's her second personal foul. Number 15 checked in there at the last. Trinity Atkinson, she's a junior. Stout brings the ball down, goes left. Doris down to Shoemaker, back up top. Stout Oh, a little kick there, but no call.
With Hilburn having 2 fouls on her and still leaving her in the game, they should go right at her.
Now, that's a great opportunity. And here goes Let. Oh, I thought she was going to try to go the distance. And Stout does. Number 20 is my call, but I'm not let's see what the official brings here. Number 20. Bertrice. Stout on the line for 2 opportunities here. The first one is up and no good. Here comes the next. A chance to go 24 here. 24-8. College Heights, we got 11 seconds to play here in the first period. Goes left, back to Beatrice in the middle. And that's going to bring your quarter to an end with a score of 24-8 in favor of College Heights.
Say that last offensive set there was about the best one that Exeter had as far as moving the ball around and getting a shot where they could actually do something with it. College Heights has pretty much just had their complete way with them, especially now that they've dropped back and tried not to press as much because the Exeter just could not handle the pressure whatsoever. Brian's got a lot of first quarter highlights to run back through.
Well, that's a quick minute there, folks. Doesn't seem like these officials are in too big of a hurry to hustle them back out. Exeter ball, if the arrow is correct. College Heights brings back to the floor Stout, Doris, Cullen, Lett, and Fanning. Natalie Crumpler with the ball here. Having a few clock issues over there.
We'll just start it over.
Yeah. Might as well just move on because it may be delayed. The internet's running that sucker. So Crumpler with the ball. She's going to go right. Out of bounds off Hilburn. Collin going to inbound to Stout here. Stout goes right. Lett tries to force it in there. It's deflected, and that's going to be off Beatrice. Stout with the ball. She's going to come center. Goes left. Inside to Fanning. Fanning with a spin jumper there. Probably about 8 foot out, and it's good for 2. 26-8.
Nice feed in to Fanning, so that way she does a great move to spin and get open and finish it.
Rebounded by Lett here on Hilburn's miss, but Lett goes to pass and then realizes, I can't do that. Let's keep dribbling. And the official was right there. Pretty good crowd here for homecoming tonight at College Heights. Here comes the student section. Long pass over to Atkinson. Collin gets the steal, looks ahead. Drops it in there to Stout. Stout's off to the races and puts it in for 2.
Nice unselfish play to get it up as far as you can, as quick as you can. Let them finish it up at the basket.
Crumpler with the ball in the middle. Looks like she wanted to shoot that long 3, but picked up her dribble, and she's in trouble. Let knocked it out of there, and then Let's going to foul her. I think if Let would have just backed off a little bit, she was almost to get a 5-second call there. But
Yeah, I think she was almost just sitting there waiting for it. She almost
was.
She was either looking like,
Like,
please jump it up, or I can't get rid of it.
Number 12, Kinsey Shaw checks in for Exeter. Ooh, Colin tries to get the interception there. Rebounded on the backside by Patrice. Patrice goes inside to Shaw. Shaw with a bullet off the backboard, but it's good for 2. 28-10. Beaver brings the ball down the center. She's got Let on her right. Colin down low. Stout on her left. Ball goes inside to Fanning. And the toilet bowl did not flush.
It's a good look and a good drive inside, just didn't get the finish.
12 came in off the bench, and she's not afraid to shoot the ball.
It's kind of that flat push shot. Maybe she doesn't know how long she's going to be in. So
that could be, and she's a senior, so she's probably like, I'm getting my shots in while I'm here. Let's going to fire up the 3. Colin there to get the rebound and the putback.
Nice position and way to stay. Let it ball come to her and then take it back up for the finish.
And Exeter had a substitution there, number 32, maybe 30. That's 32, but I don't have her on the roster. So Fanning gets the rebound, and number 10, maybe he's going to pick up.
That's going to be her 3rd foul.
Let's see if that's who they give it to. And it is Hilburn for Exeter. Picks up her 3rd personal foul. Number 21, Honesty Hall, is going to check in for Hilburn. Fanning into Beaver. Beaver's going to bring it down. Stout on the right, Let on the left, Colin down low. Fanning trailed in there. Oh, they try to go back into Beaver. It's knocked out of bounds, but it's going to be deflected by Exeter. Beaver with the ball. Goes back to Stout. Stout goes inside quick to Fanning, but Fanning's just boxed in. The Beaver tries for the 3. Fanning gets the rebound, and it's tied up for a jump ball possession arrow to Exeter. Kinley Marsh checking in.
Well, Shaw is feisty for him. She's shooting, and then she's grabbing.
Marsh is in for Fanning. Crumpler with the ball. She brings it down the middle. Got Shaw on the backside, inside to Patrice. Patrice is, I think that's going to go on Allie Stout. Yep. Allie Stout picks up that personal foul. Tried to reach in there to get that ball, and Patrice's first free throw is a little bit long. Looked like it was straight and had good spin. 30-10, College Heights, 4:50 to play here. Make it 30-11. Marsh into Beaver. Beaver's got Stout on her right. Let on the left. Goes to Stout. Stout's going to center it back up to Let. Let's going to attack. Ooh. A little bit of a wild pass there to the backside. They were able to track it down. Long rebound. Let's going to fire another 3. Man, those are just going in and out. But it doesn't look like there's much spin on her shot. It looks like it's floating a little bit.
That's the 4th offensive rebound this series. Just no boxing out, no rebounding.
Beaver goes to let on the right, gives it back, but it's not able to be handled there. Oh,
She traveled with the
Yep.
slide.
With the slide. Officials giving him the benefit of the doubt, 30-11.
Got to travel there when you fall. You can slide, but you can't fall down.
Now, had she dove and gone to her belly, she'd been fine.
Yeah.
But I guess technically, if you're running and you dive on your belly, you've never established a pivot foot.
Correct. You just can't roll to your back then. If you roll to your back, it's a travel.
Shaw into Bertrice. Bertrice over to Hilburn. Hilburn looks like she's going to try and do something with it here, and it's not very pretty.
Whew. It was an alley-oop.
Alley-oop, but no one there to pick it up. Beaver brings the ball down. Stout on the right. She's wide open. Thought maybe she was going to pop that there, but nope. Doing a good job moving the ball around here. Up top to Shoemaker. Shoemaker goes to Stout, but Stout need to get that travel on them next time if we're going to call those little ones like that. Ball into Hilburn. Hall on her right, Shaw on her left. Here comes Shaw with a screen. And there's another travel, no call.
There's a travel. Did the little hop through and then shot it.
Beaver comes down quick, fires it out to Let. There, Let got a little more arch on that shot, and that one went in. Hilburn walks it down. Hall on her right, Shaw on her left. Goes inside to Bertrice. Beaver needs to be careful there. She's already got a few fouls. Shaw's come in here and put some points on the board for him. Hilburn off to the races.
Let some contact go that time anyway, so I guess we can't complain.
Kind of out of position, wasn't able to make a good call. Maybe he just let it go. Got to get that ball up a little higher on the glass. 1:48 to go, 33-15, College Heights. Ball ahead to Bertrice, and it's off of her arms and out of bounds.
I'm going to say she was looking to do something with it before she caught it. That's going to be my analysis for why she didn't catch that one.
Let's see. Let and Stout exit. Long and Collin are in. Shoemaker to Beaver. Beaver's going to bring it down. Collin on the left. Marshall on the left. Long in the low. Ball ahead to Shoemaker. Moves. Skipped it around to the other side. Collin not able to handle that pass, and it goes out of bounds.
If Long would have looked like she was going to do something with it towards the basket, she probably would have distracted them, and the kick out then could have been for a shot, but she didn't even act like she was going to do anything with it except for kick it right back out.
Hawkins with the ball. She's looking for something, but she's trapped. Not much she could do over there. Number 32. Backside to Bertrice. Up and over the tall Marsh. 56 seconds to go here. Beaver brings it down. Tries to kick it into Collin, but into the hands of Bertrice, and it's a turnover. Marsh is going to get the block after the NBA travel.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Is the travel happened first. So
That's Colin putting in the layup, though, on the other end. 35-17, College Heights. A little bumping going on there, but
yeah. I think that was what you call the no-look shot instead of the no-look pass.
I think maybe it was a pass, though. It just didn't come back to her like she was thinking it was going to.
Gotcha.
Beaver with a running jump shot, and she's fouled with 1.8 seconds left in the first half. 35-17, chance to put a couple more in before we take a break. And swoosh. And there's another. Not sure. Well, it's 37-17. 1.1 to go. Cougars gonna up just a little bit. And that's going to bring our first half to an end as the College Heights Lady Cougars up 37-17.
Back up to 20. They got it down to 15. It's as close as it's gotten now for a while, but it's just a little, it's easy to get sucked into that sloppy play, and that's kind of what's going on there. That second quarter was a lot of sloppy passing and a lot of sloppy play.
Well, I'm going to take a break here, and we'll see you in approximately 9 minutes and 40 seconds. Here we go. Back to the action. Beaver with the ball. She's going to bring it over to Let. It looks like we had a set play here for Let to fire up a three, and it's good.
Nice job right out of the halftime locker room. Go into that set play and, most importantly, make the shot.
And we got Beaver. Oh, Stout with a quick interception there. She's going to take it all the way to. Oh, misses the layup. Sometimes you're just too open.
Yeah, she did a great job on the steal and then getting down there ahead of everybody. Just couldn't finish.
Cougars in a man defense here. Let contesting the shot, but Hilburn with a nice high arching bank shot off the backboard.
Pretty sure I probably could have heard her yell glass if we hadn't had the headsets on.
You're probably correct. Let feeds it inside to Fanning. Fanning sneaks through there. No foul the first go round, but she gets her rebound and she puts it back in. Fouls on number 12. That's Hall.
With Hilburn having 3 fouls on her, she's still setting the bench here the start of the third quarter for Exeter.
Fanning's first free throw is good. Correction, that was Shaw with the foul, number 12. That's her first personal foul. Fanning's next free throw is on its way. It's short. Rebounded by Sorensen. Hilburn in the center. Cougars look like they may be switching up their defenses here every now and so. And oh, I thought we were going to get a jump ball, but Sorensen's able to rip it through there. She drives the hole and lays it in off the glass for 2. Beaver brings it down, kicks it over to Stout. Stout inside to Fanning for the quick score. Nice little spin move there after catching and getting to the rim.
Nice job getting the ball up quickly so they can get into that secondary break before they ever had a chance to even set up their defense entirely.
43-21, College Heights, 6:10 to play here. Pass into Bertrice, rebounded by Fanning. Fanning kicks it out to Beaver. Beaver's got it Stout ahead. Stout kicks it back to Beaver. Beaver's going to center it up, gives it into Fanning at the free throw line. Fanning looks to attack.
I think they're going to get her for the
They're going to whistle Fanning for the
foul. I hate to guess because a lot of times guess incorrectly on who they're going to call it on.
Hilburn in the center. Treese on her left. Crosses it over to Shaw. Shaw lays it up. It's no good there. Rebounded by Fanning. Fanning's going to give it up to Beaver. Beaver looks ahead, but she's just going to keep this, dribble on down, get a little closer. Kicked the ball out of bounds off of Hilburn. Let into Beaver, back to Let. Let takes one dribble, goes inside to Fanning. Fanning with a nice move, puts that in for 2.
Nice job on head faking to her left and then going back and finishing off her right side.
And a little miscommunication between Hilburn and Bertrice there. And I'm sorry, Hilburn checking back in. I had somebody, Crumpler, I was calling Hilburn. Fanning goes straight down and posts up, making herself big, wanting the ball. Skip pass over to Stout. Oh. And there it goes into Fanning for the nice little spin move on the block. Good for 2.
Nice finish with the left that time.
47-21. College Heights. Ball ahead to Hilburn. Stolen by Fanning. Fanning's going to get whistled for the travel.
Might have been a little contact there to cause the travel, but
I'd agree with you there. Up 47-21. We might not get a little contact call. Unless it's on us. Let's see. Fanning, Stout going to take a breather. Collin and Marsh going to check in. That ball is off of Crumpler's feet and out of bounds. Doris going to inbound to Beaver. Hope everybody's doing well at home tonight. Hope you're surviving this brutal cold we're having. Ball ahead to Doris. Doris fires up a three. No rim there. Good thing there wasn't another student section from Exeter on that one. Rebounded on the backside by Collin. Collin dribbles out of there, passes ahead to Beaver. And 4 passes and the ball's at the goal. Batted out of bounds by Exeter. Ball up top to Beaver. Beaver drives right. Kicks it out top to Collin. Collin looks to go somewhere, nothing there. Doris is wide open in the corner. That one was a little closer off the back iron, rebounded by Hilburn. Hilburn brings it down.
A couple of really good looks at that last.
Crumpler, Nolan Gardner, she just steps up to the free throw line, and that's going to create a timeout by Coach Blankenship. We're going to have a conversation about that. Somebody's going to step out and guard that next time.
Yeah, you don't want to forget to do the little things even when you're winning by as much as you are. You don't want to get lacking going into the tournament week next week and not play good here at the end of the game.
I'm hoping our buses start next week. Brutal cold, diesel fuel.
Yeah, hopefully
they don't go together.
Hopefully they put some treated fuel in. On the farm, we brought in a bunch of treated fuel the last couple days to load up all of our tractors and trucks to make sure they would run in the cold.
Marsh into Beaver. Beaver's going to bring this down center. Led on the left. Collin on the right. She gives it up to Collin. Back to Doris. Doris goes backside to Let. Let's going to try to force that in and gets it there to Kinley Marsh for the turnaround jump shot. 49-24. College Heights long pass ahead. Oh. And
College Heights tipped it, but then it did go off of Hilburn's fingers last.
I couldn't tell. I thought it went off College Heights, so.
Yeah, it did. It tipped off of Hilburn's fingers last.
Surprised that we got that one. But he was on it. He was right there. Beaver with the ball. Goes to Long on the right. Centers it back up. Over to Let. Let's going to fire up a three. It's good.
Nice ball movement. It's a great wide open shot. She finishes it.
Hilburn, I thought Hilburn was going to fire up another college three there. Marsh flies in there and secures the rebound and gives it over to Beaver. Beaver's all the way down the court. I thought we were going to have a slippery eel there, but she pulls it back out to the top, kicks it over to Let for another three.
Ooh, in and out.
I think that's where that.
There's your touch foul we were looking for.
Yeah. I think Let, just the arch just wasn't quite there. That shot looked really good from the stands. Had good spin on it, but just rattled in and came out. Shoemaker checks in. College Heights over there. Oh.
Said they got her on the wrist.
I don't agree with that one.
We could probably ask the Exeter coach. She was standing right there.
Yeah.
She probably gave us the honest answer. Not sure.
Collins going to have a layup opportunity, and it's good. I think she was afraid she was going to travel. So Hawkins gets the inlet there and looked like she was getting ready to travel, turn around and threw it at the College Heights kid.
That's usually a play that's reserved for falling out of bounds.
Correct. Hawkins is a freshman, though, so maybe it's just inexperience. Kilburn's first free throw is a little long. Got another opportunity to come here. It's up and short this time. Rebounded by Collin. Collin, oh, thought she was going to take off there. I think she had a runner on the left that could have had a layup. Stout sees Marsh on the inside, wide open. Collins shot, we're going to give that a block.
Looked like might have grabbed her wrist, but
number 3 about to fall over again there.
that time at least she used it correctly by trying to go out of bounds driving and then throw it off somebody.
I want to say maybe she was trying a spin move down there and just lost the ball.
Okay. That's gracious, but
Stout with the ball in the center. Collin on the right. Lily Lackey checks in. She's in the high post. Ball goes inside to Marsh. Marsh out to Stout, up to Shoemaker. Over to Collin. Cougars doing a good job of maintaining the possession here. Probably making Coach B happy, running some time off the clock. Looked like some happy feet there on Marsh, but no call. Hilburn looks like she wants to go to the rim. And she gets there.
yeah. Yeah, she was determined. It almost had that look on her face. I'm going to the hole no matter what.
Whatever happens here, I'm going to score. 54-26. Oh, Marsh is open on the inside.
Oh, wow. A little bit of contact there.
We are down under the minute time, and they're Bertrice is going to get the bucket. 54-28. Let Fanning and Beaver back at the check-in table. Not sure who our other two will be, but we'll get that here shortly. 54-28. College Heights.
I think Exeter's Hawkins has an earpiece in, and she heard us telling that she had used that throw off the other person incorrectly, so she wanted to prove that she knew how to do it. That's my theory.
She may have.
You can stick with your spin move theory, but I'm going to go with that.
Okay. I like that theory. We have such great digital technology these days. The kids will be extremely happy that they don't have to wear an earpiece the entire time they're out there.
Yeah.
Coach is talking in my ear. Can't
Well,
imagine.
Football, that's what they've got all the time
They do.
anymore. In their helmets, it's always there, and then they shut it off right before the play starts.
I know. But do they really?
Exactly.
But do
That's
they
what
really
I was.
shut-
That's
I mean,
what I
who
always.
knows?
That's what I wonder. That's how could they ever tell?
I mean, do they have an official that monitors that in the box? I'm just very curious.
Supposedly, it's once it gets down to a certain amount of seconds on the play clock, it goes dead from whoever's controlling it. I think is what
So
I've,
maybe there is an official.
that shuts all that off once it gets to a certain point.
And we're back to the action here. 8 minutes to play. Not quite in turbo clock range yet, but could get there. Ooh. We may be into the no foul call unless it's really bad.
Yeah, looks like we're getting to that point.
That was pretty rough right there.
The officials have their own turbo clock.
That is true. Atkinson gets the bucket there. Beavers off to the races, picked up by Coburn.
Ooh,
And then
wow.
Fanning wasn't happy with that, kind of pushed the girl in the back after that, and
Travel.
there's a whistle.
He is the one that does like to call the travels. He called
Yep.
travels in the boys' game.
Honesty Hall gets whistled for the traveling violation. Calling into Beaver. Stout on the right. Fanning in the low, calling in the low. Calling with the 15-foot jump shot, but it's off the mark. And that's a good call. It was definitely off of us. Not sure he actually saw it, but
No, he acted like he was looking for
some
help.
help and had to go with what he thought. Crumpler with the ball. And dribbled around a little bit. Burns some clock. Drives middle. Throws it
Wow.
up on Fanning, and there's the whistle. And the bucket's good. Crumpler with the and one opportunity here.
Almost went up top of the backboard.
Yeah, it kind of rolled up there a little bit. Long pass ahead. Somehow Colin gets it and puts it in
Great job of tipping it right to her.
right to her. 56-32, 6:32 to play. Crumpler looks like she wants to get to the rim. She attacks, and Stout says, nope, not today. Gets a good double arm rake across there. Sends Crumpler to the line for a pair.
Maybe Exeter will go into their stall game. Pierce City boys last night, the last minute and a half, wasted time for us by not shooting the ball. We're up by 20, and they ran their offense to a T. They just never took a shot. The coach finally had to call timeout because they wasted an entire minute without ever shooting the ball.
That's rough. Crumpler gets one of the two out of bounds off of Sorensen. Fanning into Beaver. Stout on the right, Led on the left. Colin down low. Colin sneaks into the high post, but Beaver threads the needle. Jump ball, possession, College Heights. Ball into Fanning. Fanning kicks it out to Let. Let misses on the three, rebounded by Hilburn. Hilburn to Crumpler. Crumpler comes down, looks to set her out. Oh, wide open was Hilburn, but she's going to turn and run into Colin. Colin gets the rebound, kicks it over to Beaver. Fanning and Colin run in the middle. Stout. Oh, there was some quick passes there to get an open bucket.
Nice
Colin
look.
feeds it in to Fanning.
Great ball movement. And good cut by Fanning, and Colin did a great job finishing with getting her the ball so she could do something with it and draw the foul.
Fanning having another nice night of scoring here. 23 points on the board so far. Got a chance to put in 24 here. And it's good.
She's got that.
59-33.
Fanning's got that roll down.
She does. She's been short a little bit, but it keeps going in. Marsh checks in. Doris checked in. Crumpler goes center, picks up her dribble. She's just standing.
Oh, smart move.
Yeah, except I'm going to call that a double dribble. She actually threw it at the floor, hitting the floor
First.
And there's a travel.
Yeah. Yeah, if she would have successfully got it off of her knee and then hit the floor, it would have
Yeah.
been fine. But
Yeah. Let with the ball in the oh, here comes the college three. It's long, rebounded by Doris, but tied up by the unknown. Patrice checks in for Hall. Hall's going to go take a breather for Exeter. Crumpler's going to bring it down the middle. Lydia Hipple goes to the check-in box. Lob pass inside to Hilburn for the bucket.
high off the glass.
59-35, College Heights. Let to Marsh in the corner. Marsh back up to Stout. Stout. Oh, I thought she was going to bring that back center, but faked me out to get the ball back to Let in the corner for the three, but Let misses long. Crumpler finds Hilburn on the inside again, and it's good for two. And an opportunity for an extra.
That was a very nice look in by Crumpler. Hilburn got good position on the inside that time.
She sure did. Let's going to take a breather as the freshman Lydia Hipple checks in.
It's good to see with the score like it is, getting some different players, different amount of time playing tonight.
Absolutely.
Wow. Not getting any love down there on the block with the calls.
Absolutely not. Marsh is
great post up, good move to the basket, but just
hammered downside. Her and 44 are fighting a little bit down here on this side too. So
that's what I'm noticing. Is it's pretty. There's not a lot of happy, smiling faces.
Yeah. Marsh not afraid to get in there and. Oh, I thought Marsh was going to sneak in there and get an interception. She was eyeballing that pass. A lot of body contact, no calls here.
Good look. Slip
Hilburn.
that pass between all the Cougars.
Hilburn able to just shoot it up over the top. 61-39, 3:09 to go. Hipple back up to Doris. Doris, oh, Doris.
Oh. Thought Hilburn was going to pick up her fourth out of frustration there.
Yeah. She's got some wheels when she wants to use them. She's actually got some really good speed, but
yeah,
I'm just not so sure of her basketball IQ and experience. She plays hard. I think they thought that was out of bounds.
Oh, I think we got away with that one. I think it went off of our leg.
I'd agree with you.
He was not in the position to see around her, though.
No, he wasn't. And he probably didn't get any help from this outside official.
I don't know. This guy's blown his whistle, but maybe once tonight.
You're probably correct. Collins going to fire up a three. Looked a little short. Jump ball. I think Exeter may be a little on the tired side. I was kind of surprised we actually played. Verona canceled theirs today.
Did they?
They were supposed to have homecoming against Macaulay at Verona, and I guess Verona just got too much precipitation. Carey.
See, I said something. He's got an earpiece in, too.
You're correct. Guess we better be careful what we say up here.
Yeah.
LinkedIn Live to the YouTube. Would be nice to mic those guys up sometime.
It would be.
Hear what's going through their conversations. And I mean, even if it was just for me, that'd still be fun. Why'd you call that? Okay, I'll agree with you on that one. Shaw to inbound. Blocked by Marsh. Oh, but she turned around with it right there. Sorensen able just to grab it. Cougars get the possession arrow on the jump ball. Shoemaker brings it down. Looks to go left to Long. Long's going to attack. Kicks it out.
She was going to go all the way.
Oh, a wide open Marsh down there on the backside block. Good for 2.
Nice shot.
(63-41). We got 1:10 to go. It's been pretty quiet in here.
It has.
Marsh gets the rebound. This time she takes care of it when she turns around.
Yeah, you're right. She's got some wheels. Hilburn can turn them on when she wants to.
I'm wondering if she runs track.
She seems to have the athleticism, but I believe you're correct. She doesn't seem to have the basketball athleticism, maybe.
I'd agree with you. Her shot's a little unorthodox. Goes where she wants it to. It's just not a true shooter's shot.
Yeah. Where Fanning, once she gets around the basket, she can go either direction, go either hand. Just a lot more smooth that way.
Marsh puts in 1. And we got 50 seconds left here in the action. It's 64-41. Screen up top. Oh, that was a nice, beautiful pass by Crumpler. Shaw just not able to convert, but it was a pretty pass. And Bertrice, I believe, is going to pick up a personal foul here.
You could see the disgust on the official's face that he had to call something.
That he had to blow his whistle. I'm surprised he even blew it because he was running, but he graceful enough that he could see what was going on.
Yeah.
A lot of times those guys just turn and run. I think that one can explain itself. Crumpler with the ball. 20 seconds left. Let's see if Exeter tries to put at least 2 more points or 3 on the board here, or if they're just going to concede. 10 seconds to go. Oh, Long. Long's not going to give it up, though. She didn't get the memo from Coach B.
Because I'm pretty sure Crumpler would have been satisfied just holding the ball to finish.
I think she was, too.
Finish the misery.
Long's not going to have it, though. She's like, you're not scoring again. Oh, there's a beautiful pass to the backside.
And she fouls.
And Long again with the foul. Maybe she's just not ready for this homecoming game to end yet.
I guess. She only knows one speed. When the game's going, she got one.
Molly's only got one speed. And it's all or nothing. She goes hard.
Yeah.
And 64-42, Avery Shoemaker going to run that clock out, bring this game to an end. It's been a joy. Hopefully you guys stay safe, cozy and warm in your houses, and be safe over the weekend with all that cold temperature. God bless.